Welcome back, ghouls. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee, or Ghoul Host. I'm so excited about this spooky vlog because I took you guys with me to Burbank, to an area that has a bunch of spooky stores. I was able to hit 3 of those stores. I'll probably have to go back because there's more there that I want to show you. The first stop is going to be the Mystic Museum, which is a horror experience. They have a museum where you can walk through, and there's a ton of photo ops. Their theme right now is Horror High Reunion, so it's a bunch of horror movies that feature high school. I thought that was such a fun theme. A lot of my favorite movies were featured. They also have stores and other rooms there filled with so many creepy oddities, things you can buy from spooky small businesses. The second stop is going to be the Horror Boodega. It's brand new. It's basically like a spooky convenience store where you can buy Halloween treats year round, which is my dream come true. I didn't have to wait till October to buy some spooky goodies. And then our last stop was Be Kind Video, where you can purchase a ton of really cool physical media, and I'm really excited to show you that because that store was really cool. And I did pick up some things. I have a lot of cool spooky treats and tapes. I'm going to show you those at the end, of course. If you want more spooky vlogs year round, be sure to subscribe. Let's go to the Mystic Museum. It was a beautiful afternoon spent in Burbank, and starting at the creepy corner where the Mystic Museum resides. This area pays homage to our favorite camp horror movies and made me excited for slasher summer, even though it's very far away. It's beyond just a place to shop. You can admire the details and special effects hidden throughout the entire space. This is where you can pick up merch for the museum and specific things that tie in with the current museum theme. They support a lot of spooky small businesses, and I spotted a few of my favorites while I was looking around. The Oscars unfortunately left Tony Todd out of the In Memoriam video, but it was so lovely to see that someone had recently left some flowers by his prop that's here. You could spend so much time in this area finding all the props and references to so many great horror films. This small room in the back highlights the macabre and beautiful practice of funerals. They want this space to be for photo shoots, but you could also take a peek at all the oddities in here. They also have a few medical devices. This dentist chair is a true nightmare. I can't imagine how much more traumatizing the dentist was when this chair was actually being used. One of my favorite rooms is this bright space that showcases bones, bugs, medical supplies, and probably all the oddities that you could dream of. If this room is your favorite and you're interested in antique medical devices and old pharmacy practices, and if you ever find yourself in New Orleans, I would highly suggest checking out the Pharmacy Museum. Bugs are what started my love for oddities. I had a beetle necklace and a couple pin butterflies to start my collection. We said goodbye to Sam and made our way into the seance parlor. If you're fascinated by spirit boards like I am, this room was drool-worthy.
This one right here with the giant crack on it, this is when these were sold separate from the board. These are legitimate business cards as tarot readers.
My great-grandma was a tarot reader. Yeah, she was. Very witchy, yeah.
Do you do a little...
I wish I did. I wish I spent more time with her, but yeah, no, she was like an authentic witchy woman till the day that she died. I loved seeing all the different artwork used for the boards and how a simple starting design could inspire so many peculiar ones. After admiring the collection, we were ready for the main event, the Mystic Museum Horror High reunion.
This is a campus-themed exhibit. You get to create your own school ID. So what you'll do is you'll pick from number 1 through 8. You also get to pick one of these to be the name on your ID.
I think I'm gonna go with no. Color class clown, please.
Perfect. All right, so you can do a little bit of crafts here, and so you're gonna peel off the back. It's like a sticker, and this is gonna go over here. And then you'll notice they're clear, so it's gonna look really cool. I'll give you a class schedule, and we'll explain this to you once we let you in. You get to keep that as well. Those are your gifts. Also get an activation device, which is a giant key, and we'll explain how this works.
I put my bag in detention, and we headed into the haunted halls.
Welcome to the halls of Horror High. Here we're known as home of the slashers, where we have a killer football team. All right, so you just entered campus. Usually the first class of the day is homeroom. You see the lockers, you see Slashy. So the ghost will open the door for you. That is then a clear indication that you then can pass a yellow line. Just close the door behind you because the ghosts are not that polite.
Come out, wherever you are. I can make you a part of something so special, so perfect, so fearless. Don't you want that? All right, have it your way. Because this is where your land of fiction gets it right. We win. End of story.
There are scenes and props throughout the museum. Anything with an orange Mystic Museum sticker can be touched and used as a prop for photos. Throughout the exhibit, there's an endless amount of horror movie Easter eggs. I really enjoyed all of the interactive elements. It made the experience even more immersive. This theme made so much sense to me. So many horror movies take place during high school and feel like their own genre at this point. I did spot myself in the yearbook right next to my friend Sarah.
Use your school ID to transport to the scene of the crime.
High school is horrific. Even seeing the same desks I had in school was a jump scare. The theme here is always changing. The one before this was Y2 Kills, and then this one goes through April, and it will be changed to a new theme over the summer, and I can't wait to see what they come up with. I desperately need this Skull Disco Ball. What an icon. Someone please bully me into watching Carrie. I somehow have never seen it. I was a good student and participated on the pop quiz / survey that they had about the museum. My Sweet Angel, Lisa Frankenstein, one of my favorite movies from 2024. We need more monster romance movies. The last room was a Rose McGowan double feature with Jawbreaker and Tatum's unfortunate demise in Scream. After the journey, we sat down with the creatives behind the Mystic Museum, Eric and Terry. I want to showcase more of the faces behind the spooky small businesses and give you guys more insight about what they do and who they are. My first question is, what advice would you give to someone wanting to start a horror-themed business or creative space?
That's a really good question. It's a really hard one to answer. First of all, it's business. First, it's like, I get to work in the horror industry every day, all day. No, now I'm not doing that. I'm doing bookwork and paperwork. Yeah. My advice would be, do your research on how to properly open up a business and make sure you're still having fun.
Balance for sure, but I would also say community, like the horror community, like you have no chance of growing if you won't be a part of it. It's making sure that like you are giving back, not just the people that live there, but like the other small businesses. Like that's how you can really grow.
What's the weirdest or most memorable item that's ever been part of the Mystic Museum?
So I've had so many different weird and crazy things, haunted items. We're lucky enough to have real movie props. We had Eli Roth's severed head from Hostel 2.
Yes.
Yes.
From him.
Right?
Yeah.
From him. We were able to go pick the stuff up from his house. Yeah.
He was even like,
I remember seeing the photo of that.
Mike Doherty from Trick or Treat let us have the Forced Perspective bus and a severed head as well. You're not just getting like a photo op gallery. You're not just getting an immersive experience. You're also getting a real museum as well. You kind of want to make sure that we don't go far away from the name Mystic Museum.
Like a favorite thing to collect, like is it taxidermy, bones? Those? Yeah.
it's like, you're about it.
That's what started it.
Yeah, this is the
It's-
Ouija boards.
Someone came in and tried to sell me one, and I was like, I love the art. I want to know more about this. And so it just kind of snowballed into this. And then outside of that, little tiny devil figurines, either spirit boards or devil.
All of that browsing and chatting got us hungry for some snacks, so we made our way over to the horror bodega. As someone who thrives at a 7-Eleven and buys too many spooky themed snacks during Halloween season, this store was an absolute dream. I love the aesthetic and color palette they went with. The neon horror video store vibes were perfect. I think a perfect date night would be coming here to stock up on some snacks and go get cozy to watch a horror movie and try all of your new finds. They even had some physical media available. What makes this store even more special is the amount of small businesses that are featured that make food and drinks specifically for us weirdos. I love their selection of drinks from coffee and tea to energy drinks and sodas. I also love the huge range of snacks. There's something for everyone in here, whether you prefer spicy and savory or sweet and sour. There's also a small section dedicated to spooky skincare products for the glamour ghouls. You could definitely pick up a couple things for yourself, or for future ideas, this would be a great place to get treats for a boo basket. We waved goodbye to horror snack heaven before making our way over to Be Kind video. The bats on the window made me feel very welcome. Be Kind video feels like stepping into someone's living room in the 80s. I wasn't stepping anywhere in the 80s, however, because I wasn't even thought of yet, but this is what I imagine it to feel like. There are walls and walls of physical media, including DVDs and VHS. We have a tiny CRTV in our room where I've decided to only collect tapes of my favorite movies, but mostly horror. If tape collecting is your thing, my friend Sarah has a wonderful collection and just started her YouTube, so I will have that linked below.
Things look different to us under different circumstances. At the moment, things look peculiar.
I definitely spotted a few gems, but only picked up a couple this time. It truly felt like the perfect day, and if you've made it this far, here is a haul. Thanks for joining me on that spooky vlog. As promised, I have a delicious haul for you. I'm just gonna start with the tapes that I got. I did get the Nightmare Before Christmas. The classic debate, is it Halloween or Christmas? I watched this on Halloween. I usually watch it in the morning, and to me it feels like the transition. So it's like, it's a Halloween day movie, and then it gets me excited for the holidays. The second tape I got is The Sixth Sense. I watched this movie far too young, which is a theme if you've noticed on my channel, okay? My parents just let me, I guess, watch whatever I wanted. I was so scared specifically of the tent scene. The premise is kid sees dead people, right? And as a kid, that was like traumatizing for me. But I did watch this as an adult when I realized it probably wasn't as scary as I remembered, and it was sad. It wasn't scary anymore. It was devastating, and I cried my eyes out. So M. Night Shyamalan's best movie. He could do it once upon a time. Anyway, those are the tapes that I picked up. And then Terry at the Horror Boodega, she's an angel. She actually made me a mystery box of spooky snacks. So I haven't opened that yet, and I'm excited to open it with you and try some. Here it is, the little Horror Boodega logo. I'm obsessed with like mystery anything. I like snacks, and I especially like novelty snacks. Even more than that, I love Halloween novelty snacks. Let's open it together. Everything in here is just like, I don't even know where to begin, but I'm gonna start pulling out snacks and then I'm gonna try a few. First, we have this Kit Kat Ghost Toast, Ghostbusters Rice Krispie treats, these Ouija Mystifying Mints. Spooky mints are just so much cuter than my boring Altoids. She put in these cat under eye masks. I'm a crazy cat lady, so this is the way to my heart, but I'm so excited. Box of boogers. Gross. I'll be snacking on these boogies. I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna try one. They just look like sour candy. I'm gonna try this yellow one. Oh my god, wait, that's really good. It has like a very distinct pineapple flavor. I love pineapple. I feel like it's a flavor I don't see a lot of. Maybe box of boogers are my new favorite candy. There's also these Halloween themed pretzel pizza sticks. There's a lot of body parts. A classic. There's Warhead Sour Taffy. The regular Warhead's probably one of my favorite candies. I eat them until my mouth feels like it's gonna bleed. We got these Rotten Gummy Crunchies. They're gut friendly. 7 grams of prebiotic fiber. Okay, sure. I'm gonna try one. They smell really good. They're like a nice ring shape. So excited, okay. Oh my god. Okay, these are delicious. I think I like them better than the Nerds. No, I might. They're really good. So good. I might have to get more of these. Anyway, there's Kelly's Killer Popcorn. The flavor is honey sopapilla. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh my god. This is so good. Another favorite, another small business. We love that because the Rotten Gummies are a small business, and so is Kelly's Killer Popcorn. This tastes like elevated caramel corn. And the brown sugar and the honey are like what I'm mostly getting. Oh my god, I love finding a new treat, you know? Like, there's something so magical about finding new things to put in your mouth that bring you joy. This is delicious. And they had a bunch of other flavors, so next time I'm there, I will absolutely be picking up more. I am a freak about soda. I don't drink alcohol, but I do drink soda because we all need something. There's a black lemonade scarecrow berry soda, and she said put some boba in your soda. Terry at the Horror Bodega was telling me, you know, like at convenience stores where you can buy like mixed drinks, put weird candy in there. She wants to do that with the small business sodas that they have. But I'm definitely gonna like feature those in a spooky vlog when I try them. I want to put them in the fridge and get them nice and cold. And then a couple things that I picked up. I wanted to buy everything, but I'll be back. I got the Banished pimple patches. They have spooky little shapes on them. And then I got some ramen. That is what I got. Thank you for coming along with me. I appreciate all of you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful and spooky day.